Hi guys, so I'm going to review Being Human Season 5 Episode 4, The Greater Good. So this is my first time reviewing Being Human. Um, I've been watching this show for how long now? Yeah, a couple years. I also watched the US version, but I'll be reviewing the UK version right now. Um, I should be reviewing the US version later, but UK version right now. I should state that even though I watch both and I like both, I actually used to prefer the UK version to the US version. No, I'm not sure. No, I'm like torn between which one I like the best. But anyway, let me dive right into the review. Yeah. First of all, I am not ashamed to admit that I think Rook, which is the vampire sanitation cleanup dude. I'm sure you guys know who that is. You know the guy who cleans up behind all the vampires and all that. Yeah, him. I think he's hot. His eyes are like so lovely, and I was so happy to see that he didn't kill himself because I still want him around. Um, Plus, aside from his good looks, the man is hilarious in this really freaky way, but he's still hilarious. Crumb. Crumb is a real psychopath. I'm sure that Hal regrets making him every day. It was just because of that one moment of weakness, and I hope, like at the beginning of the episode, my thoughts were I hope that he doesn't cause him to backtrack. You know, Hal to backtrack. Um, you know that scene with Crumb and Alan was so wrong, especially when Crumb came to the door. I was like, the heck is with this youth? Like, I understand he was treated badly by the people at his workplace, but my gosh, like, I think it's Rook's fault that it got to that stage, because even though he was bad before, allowing him to kill his sister and niece was like not right. And I think that pushed him over the edge more. I have to hand it to Hal though. I actually didn't think that he would be able to convince Crumb to leave all the killing behind and go with him, but then I think at the end of the day, he didn't really. I'm not sure how much he really wanted to change because Hal asked him, or because he wanted to do it for Alex because he had a crush on her. Yeah, I didn't think there would be someone more dense than Tom in the show, but Bobby like took the cake. I mean, I know that together that plenty there was going to be like a lot of jokes with the two of them. Cause Bobby just make Tom look really extra smart. Yeah, when Bobby said, Mr. Rook always says I'm a savage and deadly predator that must be contained. He must be right, he drives a Lexus. I was like dying. I was literally dying, laughing my head off. Like the man was serious, and saying this. Oh gosh. Like, don't pay attention to my bad, reading with emotion skills, because I'm no actor, but anyway. Um, yeah, part of why I love watching this show is the fact that they seamlessly blend comedy in with the real supernatural core of the show. Like the scenes with Hal helping Crumb curb his vampiric tendencies were so hilarious, to say the least. But I hope that, I was hoping that it would all work out. Um, but of course we know it didn't. The house actually felt like a home again, with the addition of Bobby and Crumb. You know, when Tom was helping Bobby and Hal was helping Crumb, and everybody was just relaxed and playing cards and everything just in the house. It just felt like a home again, like in the times with Sally and you know Aiden and Mitch and all them. Yeah, it just felt like those times again. Well, a new version of those times, just homely. Um, yeah, but if the past is any indication, the good doesn't last for long. That's what I was saying, at that point in time of the episode, because especially with all of the things that the devil is doing at the hotel, making people kill themselves, etc. I was like worried for Tom because I had this bad feeling that he was going to cause Tom to kill himself because Tom is really gullible. Um, and I'm hoping that Hal catches on to him before he gets too far with his plans, cause yeah, like I hope at least in the next episode he catch on to him, because I expect him to catch on to him by now. For some reason I thought that Crumb and Alex might have hit it off, even though he can be somewhat of a cretin. But it turns out I was wrong. I mean, he let out all his crap tendencies, and that disqualified him for sure. Um, I mean, if he is this hurried on a date with a ghost, imagine him with a live person. Um, I actually feel sorry for Rook. I mean, he really wants back his old job, and it just seems like dead ends in that regard. And you know, of course, the devil swoop in at the opportune time, cause that is when the devil swoop in. Whatever, not well. That's not the only time he's swooping, but that would be the perfect moment for him to swoop in when Rook was having a low moment. Um, well, I know that he's that close to suicide already. Um, no, Crumb's reaction to Bobby as a werewolf was the most hilarious thing I've ever seen. Like, I mean, I do admit I was slightly scared too, but I thought that since Bobby is plump, that when he transformed into a werewolf, that he'd be like a plump werewolf. And that kind of, the thought of that kind of amused me, but I guess, even if you're fat or unfit, as a human, when you turn into a werewolf, you're like fit and yeah. So I guess that's how it works. I was so busy worrying about the devil possibly manipulating Tom that I didn't even think about him doing it to Bobby, and that's exactly what happened. And Bobby killed himself. I figured that somebody was going to try and kill themselves, or actually successfully kill themselves in the episode. I didn't think it was Bobby though, but well, that's kind of sad. Yeah, exactly as I predicted, the good did not last for long. I mean, as it turns out, Karma really isn't good, wasn't good for Hal at all. He caused him to relapse. Um, it's also pretty crappy that Bobby died. The devil needs to pay. I think maybe Chroma would have been redeemable if he wasn't so damn grim, because of him, Hal relapsed. Not sure how the others are going to deal with him now. I mean, maybe Alex might help him get back on track. I think she may have realized that the devil is the one who has been causing the suicides. Um, yeah, I'm really looking forward to next week to see if Alex and Hal's relationship develop into something more, because I mean they really seem to have gotten closer, even though I'm not sure how it's going to work since Hal seems to have relapsed at the end of the episode. So if everything were to go my way, I'd hope that his feelings for her would help him to get back on the right track. So yeah, that's all I have to say for the review of The Greater Good. Um, please check out the links in the description box. I'll be linking Being Human Jamaica, a really cool group on Facebook. So for all those who really want to talk about the show, both the US and the UK show, and you don't really have a forum to do it, just check out the description box, join the Being Human group, and discuss away. Also check out my blog in the description box, TeeVee Genie, .tumblr.com. Till my next review. Bye guys.